We have had a very exciting experience for the past 1 week. We started off with a class on the selling channels and buying channels in Nigeria, informal markets, which is very interesting for our guests. We had an interactive session with industry experts in sports, movie, tourism, and music industry.
Yeah, part of the things that I learned is that there are still a lot of people passionate about this country, and I saw that in the class today because even with the small presentation we gave, there were already solutions coming through. So that makes me very happy and reassured that there's hope for this great country of ours.
We also went to Balogun Business Association, that was on Tuesday, and it made for a very interesting road trip because we're able to see in real time the informal channels like hawking and then the market structure.
I think the biggest lesson for me for the week is that when you enter a new market as a business, you need the locals to understand the business. Because when we were walking around the markets, we were terrible bargainers. And we didn't really understand what was the selling and buying process, but our fellow comrades in the class really helped us understand, the culture behind it. So I think that's really a good takeaway. Nikkei Gallery was an opportunity for us to see the art side and the cultural side of the country, which I didn't really experience anywhere else.
I really enjoyed the consulting project because it gave us an opportunity to work with small and medium-sized enterprises on some challenges that they're really facing and to provide some feedback to hopefully help them with strategies to develop sales in the future.
I learned really a lot. So first of all, I learned from my classmates from different continents, different business schools. I learned about people have different plans for their careers after MBAs. Many of the classmates that I met here, they would like to start up their own companies after graduation. That is quite inspiring to me.
I know that Nigeria is the largest economy in Africa, but I didn't realize what great potential you can foresee for the country going forward.
Today has been quite a wonderful session. Looking at students, they are not yet running business, but they are making very valuable and insightful recommendations to businesses. And what was most interesting was the kind of feedback that you could see immediately from business owners who felt that, look, how did I miss some of these critical things? So in terms of the output that I saw from the students and their presentation, I think there was a lot of quality in it. And I think I need to give kudos to their lecturers and the faculty for grooming them to this extent.
This program has been quite insightful for us. The quality of recommendations we got from the team that worked in our office, is actually top-notch. I myself started in the consulting, and I know when I get good recommendations when I see one.
I think, but by and large, what they've gained the most from is the cultural richness. Being in class, sitting in class over a week with people from 4 different continents, sharing their different perspectives on the selling environment and also strategies that work in an emerging market setting. And this ties into our mission because we are here really to develop leaders you can trust. Not just leaders for Nigeria, but people who can scale up development in Africa at large.
The biggest lesson I'm taking away is about how the Nigerian economy works and how it touches the life of each Nigerian and how, things that we think of as basic necessities for a lot of businesses aren't even required. And there are ways that we find ways around them, we innovate, and this is true innovation because it's based on what's available. If you don't have everything available to you, you make do with what you have and you make the best out of it. And I think that's the lesson I take away.